What's happening, guys? You're all looking pretty good today. You came dressed up pretty nicely, even though I see that you in the back, you're still in your pajamas. That's okay. I'm wearing pajamas underneath this shirt. How you guys doing today? We are listening to Elton John. We're going to listen to his track Candle in the Wind. This is the second song off of his album Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, released in 1973. So we had already listened to the first track on here, Funeral for a Friend / Love Lies Bleeding. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'd like to move on to the next track here. Now, the name of the track, Candle in the Wind, sounds familiar. So I'm not sure if I've heard this song or not. I'm very, very unfamiliar with Elton John's music, even though he seems like he's one of those artists where I've heard his music, I just don't know who it is or the names of the songs. So we'll find out shortly in the future, and by future I mean now. Don't forget that the song will be edited here, so if you want to see the full reaction, like me listening to the song, just click the YouTube link down below, and it's right there for you. So let's go ahead and move into it. This is Candle in the Wind. Very emotional and sensitive track we have here. And I'll have to look into the lyrics a little bit more because he's definitely speaking about a specific person who I would assume is Norma Jean. The name sounds familiar, but honestly, I'm not quite sure who Norma Jean is. But the song itself is just filled with emotional sensitivity. I love the way that Elton John sings with his piano. I mean, that is going to be the heart of it, of course. But I do also like the guitar that comes in as well. The song almost has a bit of a country song feel. And I mean that with earnest and with like in a good way. I don't mean that in a negative, because it has heart to it. When you listen to good country, and I mean, you guys know what I mean. I mean classic, I mean good country. It's the heart. It's the words. It's the soul of it. That's what speaks to you. The nature of country is down to earth in a similar way, of course, to folk. They're all in a similar vein. And I feel like Elton John is doing a similar kind of song here with that same emotional capacity, but he's doing it with a certain kind of eloquency, a certain elegance. And it's almost like light on top of this down-to-earth kind of song. So to me, it actually looks like or feels like a sunrise as those first rays and beams of light are shining over the earth. That's at least the feeling I get listening to this, because there is a beautiful light that's happening over this very down-to-earth message in him speaking or singing to this specific person. Because he is actually singing to this person, as we read here. Yeah, I really like the upturn there in the guitar as he gets into the chorus there. The guitar being played by Davy Johnston. I really like that. It's a nice accent, which you do get those powerful accents with the piano, which would be natural since Elton John is doing both. He's singing and playing the piano. So naturally, as he puts certain inflections on words, he's playing more powerfully there on the keys and then drawing it back as he brings it back down. But I do like how the rest of the band also notices that uptick, and they hit those same emotional hits alongside with him. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you while those around you crawled. Listen, I've said it a few times, but I have a problem with R's and W's. I am so sorry. Qualled. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They set you on the treadmill and they made you change your name. And I love the chorus, and it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. There is a beautiful sensitivity in the lyrics here, and I just really like that chorus. It seems like you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to. Imagine a candle in the wind, always at the risk of being extinguished. And this person who he's talking about lived like that, never knowing who to cling to, who to trust. And then he says, Elton himself, that he was just a kid, so he never quite knew this person, like as a person, as their candle burned out long before their legend did. So this must be a powerful person, right? Let's keep on reading. Loneliness was tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Great writing here. So, okay, it's talking about an actress, I would assume of some sort. I love that line, loneliness was the toughest role you ever played. And even when you died, the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn who was found in the nude. So is this Marilyn Monroe? Is Norma Jean Marilyn Monroe? Is this... I'll look that up in a second. But I would assume so. But I love that line that even like with all this pressure, with all this other stuff going on around her, all the papers were reporting on and all that they even cared about was the sensationalism of she was found nude. Okay, big whoop. Let's talk about the other stuff. Let's talk about the other circumstances. So let's talk about life instead of just focusing on one very minute and unnecessary detail. The chorus repeats, "Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled." So let's actually look up Norma Jean real quick and see if that is in fact Marilyn Monroe. Let me just type that in real quick. Yes, I know it's a band, but... I know it's a band, but... Yes, so it is actually about Marilyn Monroe. I guess Norma Jean was actually her birth name. So in that case, while I don't really know a lot about Marilyn Monroe, except, to be honest, like her pop icon kind of popularity. So honestly, I do not know the history of Marilyn Monroe. But either way, I still think that this is a beautiful song with very tender lyrics talking about her. So he must have some sort of maybe influence from Miss Monroe. Maybe he looked up to her in some regard. There must be a reason that he's writing specifically about her. It says that Toppin said that the song is about the idea of fame or youth or somebody being cut short in the prime of their life. Kind of like a candle, right? A candle's hot, so it's kind of in their prime, but that can be blown away. It says that this song could have been about James Dean. It could have been about Montgomery Clift. It could have been about Jim Morrison. How we glamorize death, how we immortalize people. And that's actually really interesting. I like that. That's a nice kind of revealing way to write about this. And to take such a key, central, and popular figure and kind of using her as the key for the message. Let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed the music. I hope that you enjoyed my company. I hope you enjoyed something out of this video. Whatever it may be, I do hope that you come back tomorrow. You're more than welcome, and you're welcome for more. So I'll see you then, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.